Please minimize. Okay. We're gonna double check some things. Okay, alright. We're gonna go ahead and start this up. We're live. We're lit. We're live. We're heading out. We're going. Okay. State of play. I haven't done one of these. I've wanted to do one of these because why not? Why not? I mean, I play video games. I'm a person with things to say. So yeah, we're gonna watch PlayStation State of Play and see what's going on with it. And I'm watching IGN's, as if that's not already apparent. Sorry, I definitely missed that first one, but it's alright. Okay, yeah, that makes sense that they would do one of those. Going to PC, yeah, that was inevitable, I'm sure. I haven't played any of those Death Stranding games. I don't know. There's a lot of games that I missed out on. My friend would definitely vouch for that. What is this? For loop. We might have our eyes on that one. What is going on here? What is this? Anthem Squared. Nah, that'd be crazy. Resident Evil. Yeah, we all know about this. Come on. They paid for an ad space is what this was. I mean, that's what it all is, but you know. Come on, we know this one's coming out. Let's be for real. You know, I'm not really for just rebuild the whole game because it still looks like I know things are different. You know, there's gonna be slight differences. It's gonna look better, but just rebuild the whole game. You're gonna do all this and re-release it and like, come on. People are gonna be in the comments talking about there's a I don't know what y'all are gonna say. What you how like I don't know how you defend that. It's crazy Dead or Alive is still coming out. Like was that really the last round? Okay. All right. All right. I don't know if we needed all that. Like, come on, guys. Come on. But that's kind of what that game's known about, or known for. One of the things. What is this? Control Resident. I've never even played Control. That Soros is one of the. I don't know. Don't worry about whatever I'm about to say. There's a lot of games like this. You know, when we hit that like Souls rush, probably influenced by Elden Ring, and then it was just like these games are just coming out all the time. Rayman. What is this, like all of them? Yeah. Hey, games like that are pretty cool. You know, I don't like that game. I don't like Rayman, but I can appreciate that. Because, you know, like, what even happened to him? It would have been cool if he had a Smash inclusion. But that's a conversation for another day. thing is like Studio Ghibli or no. It was a science fiction show. Amazing music, but they're definitely taking inspiration from that show. For sure, they are. These advertisements. Was it Dynasty Warriors? Something else? A chicken? Alright, I don't know what's going on there. Oh, yeah. This is actually my first time seeing gameplay for this. Hey, it's not going to be a bad game. Like, you're going to have fun. For sure, you're going to have fun. Oh, yeah, okay. I don't know why I didn't recognize that. What is happening here? What is this? Don't do it. They're doing more than I thought. Why did they show those other games if they were gonna say, wait, oh, I'm sorry, I misinterpreted that. Yo, that's actually crazy. Mm. Metal Gear Solid 4 is a ridiculous platinum trophy. I'm not sure I'll ever get that one. I'm alright on these platformers. I'm sure it's gonna be fun or whatever. It looks like it'd be a decent experience, but I'm alright. This game looks great. Like visually, it looks amazing. What's happening? What's happening? Like for real, what's happening? Another Silent Hill game? FPS? That's interesting. FPS this time. Because the last one was third person and it was more mm, traditional, I suppose. It was more iconic to the originals. What is this? What is this? Like everybody loves John Wick, like, and that's honestly in hindsight that's concerning, right? Like we really do honor the worst of us and our heroes and the villains. I'm all right on that. I'm all right on that. This looks like it could be good fun. I was watching videos on this. Feels like a few months ago right now. Yeah, you just walk in that game and the adventure is just there. It's in the journey. Is this that Soros? Yeah, Saros. I don't know how they say it, how they want it to be pronounced. Who's this? Who is this? I did not know that character. Hey, that's a okay. The God of War trilogy. Yeah. So what are they gonna do? Okay, so all right, so this is cool. This is cool, right? Hold up. All right, so this is cool. Honestly, probably the best announcement here because everything else is stuff that we've been covering for a while, and there was some new stuff layered throughout. Nothing necessarily of interest for me. Others may be different, but this right here is not only notable news for me, but this is notable news, right? I was complaining earlier in the video about the legacy of Kane and how that I mean, come on, what? Maybe they so there's for sure potential updates in texturing and lighting, and the controls are probably more streamlined. The colors may be more vibrant. Excuse me. Or or yeah, let me uh just like basic things, but like overall it's gonna be the same original package just with like texture packs. And there's a strong possibility that this game is going to be that. Because if we. Maybe I should just watch or just pull up the videos, uh, right? Like show you gameplay. Because. Uh. Right, okay. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and jump in here. Okay, so this is the first remake. So it it looks exactly the same as it did on PS2, but maybe like the lighting's probably better. Like you know what I'm saying? There's probably like very minimal things were that were done to this, and this was ported over to PS Vita as well. And now we're about to get the PS4, PS5 version because no doubt they're going to do it on both consoles. Let's move to God of War 2. Like, look at this. This, like, come on. They just ported the game over. Same for the Sly collection, same for the Ratchet collection, same for the Jack collection, same for the Siphon Filter game. Oh wait, no. I don't think that one was released. I think it was a Tom Clancy pack, and then a Prince of Persia pack. It's like, I get it. I get it. You don't know if a game that came out on last generation is necessarily going to be well received for this new generation. And is the money worth is the investment worth the potential returns on people playing a game that they played for some of us not even 10 years ago? Um, right. They do goofy stuff. They do goofy stuff like this where they just bring it over. Right? Okay, so then look. Okay. The PS Vita one, same exact thing. Or sorry, the PSP titles, they ported those over as well that you can get trophies on PS3. Same situation. It looks just as respectfully. It looks just as bad on PS3 as it did on PSP. It's cool that I can see it on like a much bigger screen now, but it's worth the investment. I'll buy 2 copies. If that, I'm not even gonna say this on camera. If that game comes out, I'm buying 1 copy. If it's fully remade. Okay, check this out. God of War 3 remastered. Okay. Boom. Okay. So, for those of you that know this game well. We all know that this is the best looking one. There's room for argument on Ascension. There's room for argument. Ascension was very colorful. We didn't get that in here. So, you know, ah, bro, no. Hold on. Hold on. We're not giving them the ad space. Okay, hold on. All right, we're coming back. We're coming back. All right. It looks great. This game looks great. But you know what the problem is? It looks the same. Okay, but let's look at the language here. Remake. Okay. Okay. You seeing this? You're seeing this. Remake. Make again or differently. Okay. Okay, just leave it in the comments. Say something to me, you know? What do you think? What do you think? I just don't even understand. Maybe I don't know. Yeah, maybe I should do this. If the game is a true ground up remake, all three trilogy, if they're all a remake, I'll put it in. Or actually, I'm tripping. I'll get 2 copies if this video gets over 100 likes. That's what I'll do. And I'll send it to the top rated comment. I'll send it to that fan. So, PS5, obviously. Well, you know, I'll probably end up getting the PS4 one, but because then I can play the game twice and get the platinum twice and blah blah blah. Because I'm gonna absolutely play these games. I'm going to play the heck out of these games. It's not even a joke. Like, that's gonna be all the channel's gonna be about for a long time. And I think that that's okay. I mean, there's going to be streams for other things, but because I do a lot of bouncing around, as you can tell, focusing up would be a good thing for you guys. But hey, we're learning the motions, and life gets a little complicated. So you know, we're doing what we can. But yeah, so 100 likes, and I'll buy the top rated comment a copy of God of War. So, and we can figure out all the details on a later date. But yeah, we'll see what's going on here. And shout out to Righteous Marcel for he actually sent me a clip of this, and I watched it, and I said lit. But now I get to talk about it. So Sal, I don't even know if you're in the stream or not, because I'm not looking at chat. I got it closed out so that way I can focus up. But if you're in here, shout out to you, bud. Bud. Craziness. Shout out to you, man. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and end this. We're going to see what happens. Did they give us a date? Hold on. So watch the official trailer. Jeez, man. Do I skip this one or block this one too? Gosh. These ads be killing me, bro. Okay. Oh, word, Santa Monica, as of 9 hours ago. 9 hours ago. Yeah, that's great. Yep, that is very good. Like that's excellent, honestly. And this has just got to be fun. Like, come on, bro. I used to love looking at those symbols, man. Trophies, the images, the imagery. Okay, okay. Trilogy on them, on them. Remake its PSP games too, please. On them, on them.
Hey, hey, what's happening? What's happening, fam? It is OGTC,
Yes,
the
sir.
original God of War.
We
How
know.
y'all doing today? I'm so
Good.
glad you're hanging out, and I want you to know as we close out this last few months of God of War's 20th anniversary, I'm thrilled to bring you some
Dang.
exciting news about the series today. Now, look, we are happy and excited to finally confirm that the great trilogy remake is now in development. Yeah, man. No, I know. Sit down. Now, look, this project is still in the early stages.
Of
It'll
course.
be a minute before we get back to share another update, right? But I'm telling you, next time we come back, we're gonna do something big, baby. Yeah. So, I
What's
want to
bigger than that?
I want to say thank you. Thank you all for your patience. You've been waiting. So thank you for your patience. But most of all, I want to thank you all for supporting this God of War franchise all these years. Appreciate you. Peace.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. So, uh, what what could there possibly be? What could there be? You know, because like, what's bigger than this? I just don't see it. Because as of right now, you got, I don't know, you got like, you're announcing a remake. We got big stuff to announce. It has to only be related to this. It has to be only only related to this. It's not like they're gonna announce the next mainline God of War, because that'd be crazy. And what is that even gonna look like? You know, because the Norse stuff is over, and are over, and then there's the gap, right? There's the gap in between this trilogy and the Norse duology, and they could explore that. They did in a comic book where he did go to Egypt, but he was quickly banished. He did kill something there, which may or may not have potentially created a future conflict. So, we'll see what happens, I guess. Shout out to God of War. I'm here for it. I want to play it. I want to play the heck out of these games. I can't wait. We'll see